In a small town nestled between rugged mountains, the local police station was a hub of activity, often buzzing with the mundane rhythms of everyday law enforcement. Officer Sarah Blake, a former military medic, had settled into her role after returning from overseas. Known for her calm demeanor and sharp instincts, she was respected by her peers and the community alike. One crisp autumn evening, a group of bikers roared into town, their leather jackets adorned with patches that screamed rebellion. The Iron Wolves were notorious for their reckless antics, and tonight, they had their eyes set on the local bar. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they swaggered in, fully expecting to dominate the night. Inside the bar, they began to taunt the patrons, their laughter mingling with the clinking of glasses. But one local, a quiet man named Tom, had served in the same battalion as Sarah years ago. He recognized the biker's reputation and felt a familiar adrenaline surge, a soldier's instinct to protect. When the bikers started making trouble, Tom stepped in, attempting to defuse the situation. But the Iron Wolves, fueled by bravado and alcohol, weren't interested in peace. They pushed him aside, laughing as they escalated the chaos. Unbeknownst to the bikers, Sarah had been off duty but was just a block away. The moment she received a call about the disturbance, she felt a wave of urgency. She arrived at the bar just as the confrontation spiraled out of control, her heart racing at the sight of Tom struggling against the rowdy gang. "Back off," she shouted, her voice cutting through the noise like a knife. The bikers turned, surprised to see a woman standing her ground against them. Their leader, a burly man named Rex, stepped forward, sneering. "What's a little lady like you gonna do?" With a steely gaze, Sarah replied, "You're messing with the wrong people tonight." As tensions escalated, the bikers laughed, but their bravado began to wane as Sarah's military training kicked in. She expertly assessed the scene, her mind racing through strategies. She knew she had to protect Tom and the others without escalating the violence. "Listen," she said, her voice steady. "This is your only warning. Leave now, or I will call for backup." Rex scoffed, but there was a flicker of doubt in his eyes. Just then, Tom, emboldened by Sarah's presence, stepped up beside her. "You're not scaring anyone, Rex. We've fought harder battles than you can imagine." The bikers hesitated, their bravado cracking. They hadn't counted on facing two determined adversaries. Sarah's military presence was palpable, and Tom's quiet strength resonated. The bikers exchanged uncertain glances, realizing they were outmatched. In a rare moment of clarity, Rex turned to his crew. "Let's get out of here." As they retreated, Sarah felt a mix of relief and triumph. The bikers had underestimated the strength of the community and the resilience of those who had served. She turned to Tom, gratitude shining in her eyes. "You okay?" He nodded, a small smile breaking through his earlier tension. "Thanks to you. I didn't expect to see a soldier tonight." "Neither did I," she replied, chuckling softly. "But I guess we're always ready to fight for our own." As the night drew to a close, the bar patrons cheered for Sarah and Tom, grateful for their courage. In that moment, the small town felt united, the bonds of shared experiences and mutual respect shining brightly against the darkness. The bikers had messed with the wrong soldier, but more importantly, they had underestimated the spirit of a community that would stand together against any threat. And in that unity, they found strength, proving that sometimes the most fierce battles are fought not just with fists, but with hearts and courage.